Yo, what's going on, y'all? This is KD from Around the Time with Wizzo and KD, and this is also KD from KD On Demand. We are here today because I have a perfect movie to review. This movie was dead fire. It was dead fire. It threw me for a loop, but it was dead fire. So I'm gonna start this off by saying the young brother Damson Idris, you did your thing in this movie. Now, the guy who this movie is based off of, he actually played in this movie too. But yo, this threw me for a loop. So look, the movie is called Farming, and like I said, it's starring Denzel Idris. So first of all, let me start off by saying in the early 1960s, when Nigerians was migrating to England to sit there and basically get educations and things of that nature, they couldn't really afford to have their kids with them and get an education, I'm guessing. So what they had going on around that time was they would find middle class white families, and they would pay the middle class white families to basically take care of their kids. You feel me? Now, me personally, if you got money to sit there and pay somebody else to take care of your kids while you going to school, I'm pretty sure you got money to take care of your kids. But hey, that's just me. I don't know if that would, I don't know. That just sounds crazy to me. But boom. So this starts off with this Nigerian family in 1960. And yes, I do have notes. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm reading the notes, because this was a real good one. So in 1967 in Talbot, England, a Nigerian family it meets up with a white English family and basically pawns their 6-week-old son off to them. So the mother can become a doctor, if I'm not mistaken, and the father can become a lawyer. They going to school. This is what's going on. All right, 6 weeks old. Boom. So for real, the little boy never even met don't even really know his real parents. Since 6 weeks old, all he known is this white lady and this white man. All right, cool. So now you fast forward. Now they sit there and fast forward to where this little boy is between the ages of, I want to say, 8 and 10, right? At this point in time, you see that the mother is a stay-at-home mom, has nothing else better to do but gossip with her other white friends that come over with their black kids, because this is like a whole little, you know what I mean? So boom, she's a fucking thief. She's a thief. And what makes it even more worse is she taught this little nigga how to be a thief. Boom. That's that right there. So that shows you how he growing up. So around the age of 10, now mind you, his biological parents, they ain't stop fucking at all. Cause he ends up getting 2 more sisters that they send over there with the white family, so all they kids can grow up with each other. He got 2 more sisters. At around the age of 10, the parents come and take him and his 2 sisters to Nigeria to come live in Nigeria, to be back with the family. It's so much of a shock to him. Yeah, I mean, he's so traumatized about the situation, he stopped talking. Now, mind you, beyond stop talking, this is where this shit fucked me up at, for real, because not only is y'all sitting there, y'all pawned y'all kids off to a white family in England in the 1960s, but at the same time, the area or just the culture already, because there was so many immigrants coming into England, is wild racist at this time. So now your son been sitting there since been sitting getting picked on and bullied. Mind you, he wild dark, been getting picked on and bullied, this, that, and third. The sisters getting picked on. All right, boom. These niggas got two more daughters that live with them. So now I know in this nigga mind, like, yo, bro, I've been sitting there living with these white folks. I got my two sisters here now. These black people I never even fucking met before. Cause this the first time he's ever seen them. This the first time he's ever seen them. Now I got two other sisters, nigga not talking. Boom, make a long story short, they doing tribal rituals. They cut the nigga 100 times in the chest with razor blades, all types of shit. Then boom, he go to school, he not talking, he acting out. Well, they say he acting out, but he just not talking. They get him the fuck up out of here, send him back to England. All right, so now they send him back to England. Now his mind's so messed up. Why is his mind so messed up? I'm black as hell. For my first 10 years of my life, all I known was living around white folks and being teased and picked on this and the third. To now, I get moved to an all black community. His brain's so fried, he can't sit there and what's the word I'm looking for? Damn, I'm having a brain fart. But he can't sit there and he can't mesh back into society, especially that society, because he doesn't know nothing about that society. So boom, they send him back to England. All right, they send him back to England. Cool. They got the white mother and the friends. They got some type of story that they sit there and tell the kids when they get over here. Oogie boogie land or some wild racist shit. This, that, and the third. This nigga gets so upset he goes into the bathroom, starts taking the Ajax from under the sink and starts scrubbing the skin. He trying to rub the black off. Boom. All right, cool. Fucked up situation, but cool. The very next day, this man goes to school, but when he goes to school, he covers his whole face and hands with white powder so he can look white. Telling you, the man brain fried. They joking him, this, that, and the third. All right. So then it fast forward to like another 6 or 7 years. Now this man about like 16, 17. He in high school. Now he got a real problem with black people. Don't like black people. You say, oh, you black baskets, you black coons, this, that, and the third. He getting in a fight with white folks because nigga, you calling black people black, then they call you black, and then you beat them up. It's a whole bunch of shit. Boom. It's a his high school teacher, black lady, cute black lady. She keep on trying to help him out, but you know what I mean. He keep on bumping his, well, not even bumping his head. This nigga just don't give a fuck. So in the mix of that, he sits there and runs into a group of skinheads. They violate him. They beat him up. He run into him again. He tried to fight back. They beat him up again, stripped his ass, stripped him butt naked, sprayed him down with spray paint, all that. Boom. He run into him again. I thought he was about to sit there and really get it rocking with them niggas. He pulled the hammer out his book bag. Like, I'm thinking he about to get it in with him. Next thing you know, They sit there, he catches them at a store and watch them rob the store, ends up running in there, helping them rob the store. Boom, now he's their pet. Then from the pet, he starts dressing like a skinhead, cutting his hair off, this, that, and third. So now he's a skin. Now he's a black skinhead. They robbing places, nigga getting locked up. You know what I mean? They doing their thing. They beating up black sailors and this, that, and the third. Like the 70s, he wilding. So now I guess the next town over, it's another group of skinheads, because these skinheads where Damson live at in Talbot, they're called the Talbot Skins. Now, wherever the other, I guess in the other city right next to them, they got another group of skinheads called the Gray Skins or some shit. The Gray Skinheads or something like that. So they get into it. All right, cool. Time for the gang war to happen. When the gang war happened, they all meet up at the park. So I guess the way that this supposed to go is the leader from one group and the leader from the other group, they squabble, they do the head up fade, and then from there, whoever get beat up, then everybody just rush in and then everybody fight or whatever. So the leader from the gray joints, like, yo, this, that, and the third, blah, they blah, whoopty, whoopty, whoop. So the leader of the Talbot Skins, like, all right, he getting ready to sit there and fight. So for some strange reason, the dudes on the other side, like, nah, we want the nigga. So he looking at Damson. Damson looking at him like, yo, what's up? Like, I kill one of these niggas for you. Like, he just want to be down. Like, I'll kill one of these niggas for you. Like, what's up, bro? Just let me get at him. The leader mad, but he let him go. These niggas got some 6'7" nigga, 6'10", 6'36" nigga come up out the crowd. They get the rumbling. Nigga beat him up. As he getting beat up, I think he gets stabbed in the stomach and all that. But as he getting beat up, he's looking towards his side to sit there for them niggas to rush and help. They don't rush and help immediately. They let him get beat up for a minute. Then when the other side rush in, that's when they rush in. Boom. But they leave a nigga there. And then get beat up some more. All right, cool. So fast forward. They at the motherfucking little spot, you know what I mean? The little bar joint, drinking this, that, and third. Nigga Damson walk in like, yo, nigga, how the fuck you left me, bro? And how you let them niggas beat me up like that? So then the leader like, yo, you think I'll sit there and let a fucking monkey lead my gang type shit? All right, you already know what happened. Them niggas get to scrumbling. Damson got the best of him, stabbed that nigga in the side. Boom. So now you could tell some of the gang is mixed, because some of the gang is like, oh, like, shit, this nigga the leader now. Some of the other gang members like, yo, you just killed our leader and nigga, you black. Like, nigga, we about to kill you. So boom. Make a long story short. Mind you, at the same time, him and his white moms has been clashing, this, that, and the third. White mom said they go to the police. Yo, go arrest this nigga. Get him the fuck up out of here. Boom. After that whole situation, he leave the bar, boom, sit there and go back to the white mom's crib. Go back to his crib. When he go back to his crib, his little safe spot is right behind the couch. Mom's like, yo, I told you, get the fuck out of here. The police is coming, this, that, and the third, blah, blah. Told you ain't nothing, come back. Nigga go to the back of the couch. Boom, he laying down the back of the couch. Police come, drag him out. All right, boom, locked up. Next thing you know, because mind you, his pops sat there, brought him back to England at 10 years old, Ain't never come back to get the nigga. Ain't never come back to visit the nigga or nothing. So this like 6, 7 years later. Bro, the pops and the moms come back to England, bail him out. When they bail him out, so now was his real parents and the foster parents. Nigga, he come out the jail cell, the nigga all lumped up, bruised up, this, that, and the third. So his real parents like, yo, what the fuck? Like, yo, what y'all do to my son? Like, yo, like, y'all was supposed to take care of him and keep him safe. So the pops of the foster father like, yo, my nigga, you get what you paid for. Straight like that. Now, mind you, Damson got skinhead. He carved it into his fist, skinhead. So boom. His mom's like, yo, baby. So the nigga like, get the fuck away from me, you black cunt, and hold his hands up like, yo, Talbot skins. And just start wilding, just keep on screaming this shit. His pops tried to hug him. The nigga headbutt his pops, boom. Sit there and knock out 2 police officers, run out the police precinct. Nigga get low. Some of the other gang members from his gang that wanted to kill him spot the nigga, start chasing him. So he's sitting there just getting low. He ended up going to a whole nother little gang hangout spot in the dump where they used to be at. The other niggas are sitting there. He found out that they there, whatever. This nigga got the idea. He hangs himself. So you would think that the nigga died, but he didn't. Next you know, he in juvie. The police caught up with him. He in juvie now. So now, mind you, you ask me, he only seen his parents twice in his fucking life. You feel me? His parents ain't give up on him, no. Pops and moms got some bread. They breeches up there. They guapped up. So they sit there and work it out to get the nigga out of juvie, but put him into a specialized school to basically, nigga, you in juvie, but you in this type of school area to where, nigga, if you learn what you're supposed to learn, you get out early and then you can go to school and be free or whatever. So boom. The high school teacher becomes his personal teacher in this situation. Ends up sitting there. The stipulation was his father paid for everything. The stipulation was, yo, in order for you to sit there and not have to go back to juvie and then go to prison, you got to study law like your father. Boom. Studies, gets up out of there, ends up going to a real college, ends up graduating a real college. Boom. Everything makes up with he reconciles with his parents, with his real parents, ends up moving back and forth from England to Nigeria to sit there and to gain a connection with his real family. Makes up with the white mom and still keeps in contact with her, this, that, and the third. All right, cool. 2017, he got an honorary doctorate. You know what I mean? He Gucci. He's successful. But this, being that we at the end, this is what blew my mind. Because this was a true story. This was the story of Adebisi. And for those who are sitting there watching, like, who the fuck is Adebisi? If you were born in the 80s, whether it's the early 80s, late 80s, and you grew up in the 90s, and you had that, and you had cable to where you was watching HBO, whether you had the hot box, your parents actually had some bread and paid for cable, whether it was Time Warner or wherever the fuck you was watching it at, there was a show called Oz. And Oz, one of the main characters was an African bullhead nigga named Adebisi. And I'm gonna just leave it at that. Cause if y'all know Adebisi, you know what that man doing. You know what he did. But look, appreciate it again for y'all sitting there chilling with me and watching the movie review. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Go hit up the other channel, KD on Demand, where we gonna turn it up. Appreciate